To begin, make sure the room you're in is comfortable and warm. You can create a darkness, you can lower the light if you like. I have some music playing in the background. You certainly can choose some that you prefer. Start with the 2 blocks at the lowest setting, about halfway down your yoga mat. Then you'll place your bolster going long ways, so it's laterally across the yoga mat, and beyond that is a blanket or 2 depending on how you feel once you get into the pose. So have another blanket nearby, and you'll also want another blanket nearby for warmth, because you'll want to cover yourself after you get into your pose. And you'll want your yoga eye pillow and or a washcloth or a hand towel to place over your eyes. So as you're ready, what you'll do is you'll sit on the 2 blocks that are at the lowest setting and scoot yourself down a little bit. And you might have to move the blocks further away from you. It kind of depends on where you are proportionately in relationship to the bolster. And then go ahead and drape your upper back over the bolster so that it's creating this beautiful arch of the thoracic spine. And you'll feel your shoulders dropping down onto the floor. Take your arms out alongside you. And so your arms are kind of in a T with your palms facing up. Key into what's happening in your neck and make sure that it's not feeling overstressed. It might need more support. If so, easy fix. You can always roll up the blanket a little more or add more material underneath you in any way. So you can rearrange it so that the neck is happy, but the shoulders are free. So that's a little too high for me. So yeah, that's perfect. Now you'll see that my knees are bent to begin. That's how I like to begin this pose. But eventually, maybe within a minute or so, I'll lengthen my legs down the mat and I'll do the majority of the pose there, although at some point you might feel like that's too much of a stretch for the low back, because it will stretch the low back. And you can keep the knees bent throughout the duration or legs long throughout the duration. It's up to you. So once you feel like you've got a comfortable position, a little rearranging, then you'll want to take your blanket or extra towel and place it over you for not just warmth, but also for weight. It feels very soothing to the nervous system to have a little bit of extra weight, on a blanket. Weighted blankets have become very popular. This is just an ordinary yoga blanket, but for me, it does the trick. So find yourself cozy and comfortable. And then take your eye pillow or whatever the stand-in is for the eye pillow. And you'll want that draped not just over your eyes, but also if it can go around to the sides of your face, the temples of the eyes. That's really lovely because that's the vagus nerve messaging center where it can just drop down and activate. So as you land in this pose, feel how your body can really absorb the healing energy, the nurturing tone to the room that you've created. Entering into what could be a very sacred moment for you and for any healing that needs to be accomplished today. If at any point you don't feel comfortable, you can rearrange it. So for me, I'm going to change the height of the neck pillow. So it's down a little lower. And then I can feel more openness through the chest. Shoulder blades kind of hug in to the top of the bolster or pillow. And then let yourself just settle here. Feel the bones dropping down. Offering yourself a blessing or a wish. As you continue to deepen in your practice, notice if your neck is aligned with the rest of your spine. So you're not tilting one way or another, you're just coming back into balance. Allowing whatever comes up to come up. And then bringing yourself, after acknowledging whatever emotions come up, back here, breathing with kindness. yourself rest. And then you can stay longer or bend your knees if they're not already to one side. Resting for a moment, gathering your energy. And then when you're ready, you can remove the eye pillow, press up to seated. Thank you so much for practicing. Have a beautiful rest of your day.